Okay, what's up, everyone? Like I promised, the EJ short that I took, I'll be explaining and just kind of showing today. Not trying to go in too depth of like the exact strategy, but like overall, like where I sold and why I sold in this premium level. It had to do a lot with the news that came out the day before, and there was like a pretty clean setup the day before that I missed, but it wasn't that valid for a higher time frame, like big swing. But I mean, I still kind of caught it, but came back for seconds on the leg. So just kind of going over that where I sold, and then yeah, this is the thing with the videos of my trades I'm trying to do, like trying to make them quick. So it's just boom, boom. You see where I sold or bought from this pair, and then on to the next one. That's really just a game plan. So yeah, let's go over this real quick. So the news event this was January 25th, a week and a half ago, and there was this euro main refinancing rate news coming out, and then USD GDP unemployment claims and all that. So some volume around New York session that day. It was actually over here. If we wanna look back real quick, we could see, oh man, price was just so precise again. So higher time frame, there isn't really like a premium like of this leg. Price didn't really come even to equilibrium of this leg. So like looking for a swing short, I wasn't kind of just looking at it at that time, but it was developing real nice trend before news came out. So like I was showing you, I'm PST, so this news comes out 5:30 a.m. These are in EST, so 5:15 a.m. and 8:30 is Eastern, so 5:30 Pacific. So yeah, so right here, 3:30, nothing happening, but actually this is key. So we see some small breaks of order flow right here. These wicks count too, so price manipulates the high here, taking some liquidity there, breaks the low, right, and then comes into the premium of this whole leg, right? And then let's jump to a lower time frame. Look how precise news was, and volume. So 5:15 a.m. we have this news candle right there, this wick, you see it, this green wick, 5:15. That's important because look what it does. It comes into this premium POI here that I have marked. If you want as well, you could mark this order block if you want to look at that. Taking entry straight off this is risky, so that's not what I do. So we could just see what price is doing, what's in intentions. So news comes out, wicks into there, huge engulfing. Okay, you see some break of order flow again right here. Breaks the low that caused the new high. Okay, order flow is broken. Price comes back, and oops. Right here again, if you want to mark, even if you want to go to a lower time frame, there's another. I know premium. If you don't have a premium membership, M1 still. If you want more precise, you can go bodies here. But I don't really mark up order blocks, but like it is pretty clean as you can see, and it's premium of this little mini leg as well, right? But look at this wick that comes into it. 5:30 on the dot, right? So that's the USD news. There's unemployment claims, and then advanced GDP quarter over quarter, and yeah. So oh, actually I didn't take this, so that would have just been a back test, somewhere in there, and then accounting for spread somewhere like that, and just like swinging this thing for let's say a lot of partials take down there, and then you can just swing for the low there, right? But yeah, that was the main refinancing rate GDP news that came out, and then so it ends up creating this new low, and it's like, dang, like I saw that and I was like, dang, I missed it, but price could come back and I could hop in for seconds, you know, and that's kind of what I did. So I'll show you the actual entry that I took. So basically it was waiting and had alerts for price to come back into this leg. And let's just clean this up a little bit. Right there. So my high to be, you know, kept is like up here, even though news, you know, wicked right here. You could mark this and see what price does, but at the end of the day, stop loss, you know, would be the safest up here, just because that's the manipulation of the whole, you know, the whole manipulation that kind of caused the break. And let's see, because if you have a stop loss right here, sure, it could tap in for sure, but like if it wicks like right there and still goes, like how you gonna feel, you know? I mean, don't get me wrong, price even does this sometimes and goes, but like I'm just saying it's a little safer up here. So price comes back into the premium of the leg again, and this was Friday, and I believe we had some news Friday as well. Let's see. Yeah, just your normal core PCE at 5:30 a.m. as you see here. Just an excuse for volume, right? It's not like it's gonna really affect this pair, but if we see some volume at the time. So I believe I had a limit off this like higher time frame. Like actually no, I didn't. That was like another strategy I'm working on. But I entered one market order and then one confirmed lower time frame schematic. Well, I'll show you both. Oops. Okay. So prices coming in to the range, and let's see here. Okay, I believe so. After we see a lot of sell orders come in, there's an accumulation over here, pushing price, but this is really just pushing price a little higher up into premium. And then we see some struggling buyers over here and some, succeeding sellers. We see, these buy orders just come in pretty clean, right? And then, entries off of, if you want to, mark these order blocks, whatnot. There's stuff at premium over here. And then, just, I guess this big buy to sell, but, I don't really mark that as well. So taking some entries over here with a protected stop there, something like this. The gist of it is this whole play and like mainly stop right here because I'm playing this lower time frame play for an extended risk to reward, because price is confirmed a new low, order flow is broken. We can see here like order flow, like sure you could say it breaks there. This was 5:30. Let's see. Yeah, this was the news event, news release, but at this point price was not at the highest of premium, but this was more premium, and then price breaks order flow, so it's like a little bit less risk to take this sell. And then I believe I had a market order after the range break with the stop above this whole high. And then all of these, I believe this one I got out in this demand zone. It was kind of tough because price came in, I'll show you, around later in London, and then I was like I don't want it to reject here and take off. Like ideally my TP would be right here or right there, but London session was coming up and I knew I was going to sleep, so I was like, let me just be safe and take like the bigger position off first. So this was like a bigger risk as well, so this was like maybe about 1%, and these were about it was gonna be over a less half of a quarter, a fourth, an eighth of a percent, but I got triggered in for a 0.06. Still good, whatever. Like my lot size calculator wasn't working. Oh, it was, but I guess I just didn't tap it in twice. So I should have had 2 orders here, but only ended up hitting 1. So we see price, just taking his time, doing his thing, and comes in. It actually doesn't hit my other entry. It might look like it here, but it actually didn't. So, you know, just took that limit off, and then we could see here, you know, Friday through Sunday, you know, market was closed. And then, yeah, and so this swing right here ended up playing pretty nice. Yeah, I ended up taking this one up until here. Oops, no, not this one. This one up to here, this one up to here. Sorry, not that. This way, after the range break. So 2.5 are obviously less risk to reward, so the risk was a little bit higher just to like make up for it. But it's a different strategy I'm working on, and I'm like kind of just like collecting data right now off the demo. Yeah, and then this higher time frame swing ended up being a 13R, and you know, just to be safe, I took all my profits down here for that. I would have closed one order here and then left a runner, and then that runner would have ate too. Like ideally, I don't know, maybe aiming for this low. Yeah, that runner would have ate 30R. Yeah, that was the plan, but I wanted to close risk and take profits as soon as possible. But yeah, that was the play. And yeah, if you have any questions, put it down in the comments if you want to see more stuff like this, even with back tests. I try to come out with occasionally. Just let me know in the comments. Yeah, if you like this content, please like and subscribe for more. Thank you.